And see, here's the thing. Y'all realize I wrote a song called Limp. And limp refers to kind of the brokenness of humanity. But I guess you could compare it to, liken it to troubled water. What could be still, humanity has found a way to trouble it. What could have been a peaceful swim to God has turned into a very tumultuous swim. And so much of humanity is actually drowned in these troubled waters we call a sinful and corrupt world. But like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Y'all feeling where I'm going to? Where I'm trying to get to? What's your troubled water? What threatens your ability to get to God and approach Him boldly? What says you're not qualified? What says you're not able? What says you're not worth it? What says He isn't real? What troubles your water? I think there were 3 streams in Eden. So there was some water. There were 3 rivers. Water isn't the problem, it's the troubled water. I'm reaching, I'm trying to figure this out. Trouble the water. I troubled the water. Should have left it alone. God, I'm so sorry. I troubled the water with my life. God, she troubled the water. He troubled the water. They troubled my water. This world troubles my water. But like a bridge over that troubled water, God, please lay Him down. Thank you for laying Him down. I will lay me down. Somebody just blessed me. I just saw that. I saw that. Let's see that. Because now I'm thinking about Peter. Well, no. Well, you could do him walking on the water. That was during a storm. Also when they're on their way across. And Jesus was asleep. And the storm sent the whole ship up. And they were tripping. I don't know. But all I'm trying to say is there's some incredible Christian gospel possibilities for this song. So I just pray that maybe somebody 2 a.m. hears the message. God's the bridge. God's the bridge. I'm sorry. I just love that chord progression. over troubled water. I'll lay me down. See, y'all keep calling me churchy. I'm not being churchy. Churchy is singing a certain style for style's sake. I do love, I love the chord progressions. I love the gospel-y chord progressions. But don't confuse every reach for God or godly meaning to be churchy. I'm not even going for style right now. I'm really thinking about the possible implications, the possible encouragement, the possible confirmation that this song or this idea of a bridge over troubled water can bring. You know? I might do some churchy musical things, but you know, God has to be bigger than church. And this song is already transcended church. So I don't want to bring it down. I want to actually, I'm trying to think of a way to make the meaning even more beautiful and big. I think this song is written by Simon and Garfunkel. I know it is. And I think it was either when they were breaking up or when they got back together. And I imagine that they're trying to assure each other that even though their lives might be going in different directions now, that they are still going to be as dependable as a bridge over troubled water. But I don't know, but I love it. And I'm just periscoping for no reason at this point. Y'all just watching me think. Like a bridge. And then I was churchy. Like a bridge over troubled water. Lay me down. I don't know. Anyway, I love y'all so much. I can sit here and figure this out all day. You know what? Can I say something real quick? Because I'm watching y'all comments. Some of us need some church. Nothing wrong with being churchy. Let me just say something that me and my manager, EJ Gaines, were talking about the other day. And, man, you know what? Facebook is so full of hilarious church videos. Okay? Pick, these videos of these church folks shouting and going crazy or saying something stupid, or you got my man, who has, you got these fake tongues speaking going on, you got these weird uses of scripture, and it's funny. It's really funny. But two things. One, watch out, because I'm not sure how much Jesus likes us laughing at his bride. If anybody's married out there, I'm not, but I'm sure some things he's like, oh, these crazy kids. But it's getting to the point that I see something new or two things new every day. I mean, and I'm really blessed by some of these handles like on Instagram and Twitter. I mean, they crack me up. They have literally sometimes saved my day. Church of Laugh and Spiritual Word and a lot of people. But I just want the church to be mindful that there's a certain level of comedy, and then it turns into mockery, and you start to look at the things of church, and then therefore the things of God, as very trivial and insignificant. And some of the emotional things that happen in church are not necessarily spiritual, but still a lot of things are. And I just want people to be mindful that if the world starts laughing at you, make sure you don't start laughing at you. There is a common term, self-hating Jews, which I don't use it, but that's just a common concept, or self-hating blacks, people that they've heard the world, the outside world, ridicule them so much that they have a sense of inferiority as well. And I don't want that to happen for our generation, our church, to have an inferiority complex, that we look at Beyonce and we say that is the standard for everything, and we look at our worship leader and say, oh, this is small time, this is whack. Church, we need to try to figure out how to be as cool and as good as the world. That's not really how it goes. And so I just want everybody to be mindful that it is not the spirit of an individual person recording. I've recorded some funny moments in church. It's not the spirit of the individual person recording. It's not the spirit of the Instagram handle. It's not the spirit of Church of Lav. It's not the spirit of spiritual word. It's not the spirit of comfortable Christianity. All those things I love. They crack me up. Please, I'm endorsing them as funny moments in the day. Providers of some funny moments in my day. It is not the spirit of them. It's the spirit of the time. It's the spirit of the generation that kind of looks at church as something very trivial and funny and not serious and not real. And I just don't want that to undermine your actual faith in God, because it can beat on it. It can beat on it. It can beat on it. People have made a living out of this church entertainment thing. I'm in the business of entertaining in music. I'm an entertainment provider. I'm an art maker, and I can't get away from the fact that what I'm doing to for the people who are the label and everything else, even though they love me, it's still art. It's still entertainment. It's still a product. It's still a product. But luckily, I have the opportunity through that art to spread a message in the art, and then also use the influence or the platform or the attention that I get from the art to do stuff like this. So, but my point is, it's still, since it's become such fodder, what's the word that I'm looking for? There's a lot here that we can use to entertain people. And I just want you guys to know, worship leaders, Christian artists, Christian pastors, people that understand that there is a certain entertainment value, Church of Laugh, my brothers, the playmakers, everybody that understand there's a certain entertainment value that comes with relating to people and kind of, pulling out the funny things about our culture. I also want to say that make sure that you guard your heart, watch your mind, watch your life, because it can undermine your faith.